Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good afternoon, everyone. Let me introduce Group 2. My name is Aldo Armedi, 211040243 as moderator and presenter. And this my friend Alifahmi Ayudia Lestari 2110405 and Neng Sufia Akmalia 211040070. Okay, material will be delivered by me. Conclude definition of phrases. Phrases is small group of words that communicate a concept but is not a full sentence. You use phrases in your writing and your speech every day. There are lots of different kinds of phrases, some of which play a technical role in your writing and others that play a more illustrative role. No matter which role a phrase is playing, it's achieving on simple goal, making your sentence richer by giving your word context, detail, and clarity. So next material, Neng Sufia Akmalia, time is yours.
Okay, the next material is grammatical press. A grammatical press is a collection of words working together as a unit. Grammatical press adds meaning to sentence by giving detail about one or more of the part of speech. Grammatical pairs come in a variety of types and often you'll find two or more in the same sentence. Each type is named for the part of speech, its motive, or the role it plays in a sentence. Okay, for noun-pairs, a noun-pair is a group of words that have a noun or pronoun. It is used to modify the noun. In the other words, it can be said that a noun pair can function as a subject, an object, or a complement in a sentence. Example of noun pairs include adjective phrase. An adjective phrase is a phrase that describes or otherwise provides additional meaning for an adjective. It contains an adjective and any word that modifies the adjective. Here are a few examples of adjective phrase within sentence with the adjective phrase bolded. Julie is a woman of curious style. Proportional phrase. A proportional phrase consists of a proposition and object. It works just like an adjective or an adverb. It relates the subject and the verb in a sentence. It is used to modify the nouns and verb in a particular sentence. A few examples of professional phrase include the cat jumped on the counter. Adverb pairs, adverb pairs, and adverb pairs or an adverbial phrase is a group of words that includes an adverb and other motif. It performs all the functions of an adverb. It can be placed in any part of the sentence with respect to the part of speech. The motif adverbial phrase in action look like he bakes cakes every Sunday. Next, for parts, verb parts are process the content of verb and any linking verb or motif like an adverbial part. Verb parts play the role of a verb in the sentence where it's used. Example of verb parts include Sally has been waiting for an hour already. Infinitive phrase, can you guess what an infinite phrase is? Yup, it's phrase made up of an infinitive, the most basic form of a verb, often accompanied by to and the words that give it clarity. A few examples of infinitive phrases within sentence are we had hoped to be there. Grunt. A grunt phrase is a phrase that includes a grunt, which is a noun created by adding ing to a verb and its motif within a sentence. A grunt phrase acts as a noun. It can be tricky to understand, so remember the definition of a noun. A person, place, thing, or concept often grunt fall into the category of thing. Example of grunt phrase include competitive horseback riding is one of my favorite hobbies. Participle. Participle are modified verbs that take on the role of adjective. Participle pairs are pairs that contain participle and their modif like the continually sputtering but finally broke down. A positive an appositive phrase is a phrase that includes an appositive and the noun or pronoun is described. Appositive or short description that add detail about a noun by defining it. Here are a few examples of appositive phrase. Their favorite horse, a pinto named Molly, one lots of words. Okay, the next material.
Okay, the next material with Neng with Alifahmi Ayudia Lestari 211040005. Time is yours.
Okay, my name is Alifahmi Ayudia Lestari with NPM 2340405. I would like to describe about common phrase. So what is common phrase? Common phrase is are pieces of figurative language that rely on the listener familiarity with them to be understood. When the listener or reader isn't familiar with a specific phrase, they may misunderstand or misconstrue the message. Jadi, common phrase ini adalah bahasa kiasan yang menyesuaikan pendengarnya ketika pendengar tersebut tidak paham dengan apa yang diucapkan oleh pembicara. And then common phrase have six type. Number one, there is euphemism phrase. Euphemism phrase are phrase that communicate specific idea through softer, more polite language. Jadi euphemism ini adalah frasa yang lebih untuk memperhalus kata. For the example, there is use the restroom instead of use the toilet. Jadi untuk mengatakan use the toilet, untuk memperhalusnya kita bisa menggunakan use the room, use the restroom. And the second is saying phrase. A saying is pithy phrase that use figurative language to describe something. A few common saying are in a nutshell. Jadi in a nutshell ini bukan di dalam kacang ya. Jadi in a nutshell ini bermakna singkatnya. And a drop in the bucket. And in drop in the bucket there is jumlah yang sangat sedikit atau tidak penting. And then there is adage phrase. Saying that convey a general truth or observation, usually through metaphor, are known as adage. Two common adages are a penny saved is penny earned. And then there is proverb phrase. A proverb is a type of saying that, like an adage, express a universal truth. However, the difference is that proverbs impart advice. They are the deeper saying that convey wisdom, such as this is better to have love and loss than never to have love at all. From Alfred Lord Tennyson. And example again, to wrong don't make it right. Jadi proverbs ini adalah peribahasa. This better to have loss and loss. Ini bermakna rasa sakit kehilangan tidak melebihi rasa sakit cinta. Dan next is figures of speech. A figure of speech is another kind of phrase that express a point through symbolic language. Figure of speech are typically used for rhetorical and storytelling purposes and come in many forms, like similes, comparing object using the word like, or as her car was like a rocket. And the last common phrase is fixed expression. A fixed expression, also known as a set phrase, is a phrase that being cemented into our consciousness in a specific order. The key here is that the phrase doesn't have to be in this order to express its concept, but it's come so familiar in this order that expressing it any other way will just sound weird. A few examples of common fixed expression include pain and suffering, so to speak, and pop the question. That's it for me. I will return to moderator.
Okay, thank you. So, conclusion about the material is phrases is a group of words that form grammatical component. It can be used to communicate something. It is part of sentence and cannot stand on its own. On press provide more information about whatever the sentence is speaking about. The term phrases is understood to mean two different things: sentence component and common expression. There's two types of phrase are known respectively as grammatical phrase and common phrases. Grammatical phrases are noun phrases, adjective phrase, adverb phrase, verb phrase, prepositional phrase, gerund phrase, appositive phrase, participle phrase, and infinity phrase. Common phrase are dismiss phrase, saying phrase, at the guest phrase, proper phrase, figures of speech, and fixed expression. Okay, so thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.